Welcome back to Sissy Maya. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to never miss an update. Additionally, consider subscribing to my Patreon to get access to these features, and much more. In the quiet suburban town of Willow Creek, nestled amidst lush greenery and the gentle hum of everyday life, there lived a man named Henry Grant. To most, he was simply known as Grandpa Grant, a genial and unassuming figure with a twinkle in his eye and a lifetime of stories to share. Yet, behind the facade of his gentle demeanor lay a secret, one that had remained hidden for decades, known only to a select few. Henry Grant harbored a lifelong wish, a desire buried deep within the recesses of his heart, the longing to experience life dressed as a woman. It was a secret he had carried since his youth, nurtured in the quiet solitude of his thoughts, hidden away from prying eyes and judgmental whispers. As a young boy growing up in the conservative 1950s, Henry found himself captivated by the soft fabrics and elegant designs adorning the women of his era. He would steal fleeting glances at his mother's dresses, mesmerized by the vibrant colors and intricate patterns that seemed to hold a world of mystery and allure. However, societal norms dictated that such desires were to be suppressed, relegated to the realm of fantasy and taboo. So Henry buried his longing deep within, donning the mask of masculinity that society expected of him. He married, raised a family, and built a successful career, all the while keeping his secret locked away, hidden even from those closest to him. But as the years passed and Henry entered the twilight of his life, the flame of his secret desire refused to be extinguished. It flickered and danced within him, growing ever brighter with each passing day until it could no longer be ignored. It was on a quiet Sunday afternoon, amidst the nostalgic scent of old photographs and the gentle creaking of his rocking chair, that Henry made a decision that would change his life forever. With trembling hands and a heart heavy with anticipation, he confided in his granddaughter, Emily. Emily listened with rapt attention as her grandfather poured out his heart, sharing with her the longing that had consumed him for so many years. There, in the warmth of their shared bond, Henry found the courage to utter words he had never dared to speak aloud. He wanted to experience the joy of dressing as a woman. Moved by her grandfather's bravery and touched by the vulnerability he displayed, Emily made a vow to help him fulfill his lifelong wish. Together, they embarked on a journey of self-discovery and acceptance, navigating the complexities of gender identity and familial expectations with courage and grace. It was on a crisp autumn morning that Emily gently broached the subject of preparations. With a soft smile and a reassuring touch, she suggested that they begin by shaving Henry's body hair, a necessary step in his transformation. Though apprehensive at first, Henry found solace in Emily's unwavering support, her presence a beacon of strength amidst the uncertainty that lay ahead. Together, they retreated to the sanctuary of Henry's bedroom, the soft morning light filtering through the curtains as Emily carefully laid out the tools they would need. With practiced hands and a tenderness born of love, she began to work, her movements slow and deliberate as she navigated the contours of Henry's aging frame. As the razor glided across his skin, Henry felt a sense of liberation wash over him, the weight of years of repression lifting with each stroke. Gone were the shackles of societal expectation, replaced by the gentle embrace of acceptance and understanding. With each tuft of hair that fell away, Henry felt a sense of renewal, as though shedding the remnants of his former self to make way for the woman he had always longed to be. And as Emily meticulously worked her way through every crevice and curve, Henry found himself overcome with gratitude for the granddaughter who had become his steadfast companion on this extraordinary journey. As the final remnants of stubble disappeared beneath Emily's careful ministrations, Henry stood before the mirror, his reflection a testament to the transformative power of love and acceptance. Gone was the face of a man burdened by the weight of expectation, replaced by the visage of a woman unbound by convention or constraint. In that moment, Henry knew that he had taken the first step towards embracing his true self, guided by the unwavering love and support of his granddaughter, Emily. And as they stood side by side, gazing into the mirror with eyes alight with possibility, Henry knew that their journey was far from over. As the morning sun bathed Willow Creek in a warm golden glow, Emily and Henry ventured out into the world, their hearts alight with anticipation for the next step in Henry's journey of self-discovery. With each step they took, the world seemed to shimmer with possibility, a kaleidoscope of colors and textures awaiting their exploration. Their first destination was a quaint boutique nestled on the corner of Main Street, its windows adorned with delicate lace and satin. As they stepped inside, a symphony of scents enveloped them, mingling with the soft strains of music that filled the air. Henry's heart fluttered with excitement as he took in the array of lingerie that adorned the shelves, each piece a testament to the beauty and complexity of femininity. With Emily's guidance, Henry began to peruse the racks, his fingers tracing the intricate patterns and luxurious fabrics that lay before him. Together, they selected pieces that spoke to Henry's soul: delicate lace bralettes, satin chemises, and silk stockings that whispered of romance and sensuality. As they made their way to the fitting rooms, Henry felt a surge of nervous energy course through him, his heart pounding with anticipation at the prospect of trying on the garments that would mark his transformation. Yet as Emily handed him the first piece of lingerie, a sense of calm washed over him, her presence a comforting anchor amidst the storm of emotions that raged within. With trembling hands, Henry slipped into the first set, the fabric whispering against his skin as he adjusted the straps and fastenings. As he gazed into the mirror, he was met with the reflection of a woman staring back at him, a woman who radiated confidence and beauty, her essence illuminated by the light of her own truth. With each subsequent piece, Henry felt himself grow bolder, his inhibitions melting away with each garment he donned. As he twirled and posed before the mirror, Emily stood by his side, her eyes alight with pride and admiration for the woman her grandfather was becoming. And as they emerged from the fitting rooms, Henry felt a sense of exhilaration coursing through him, a newfound sense of freedom and empowerment that filled him with a renewed sense of purpose. Together, they approached the checkout counter, their arms laden with bags filled with treasures that spoke to Henry's soul. As they stepped back out into the sunlight, Henry felt a sense of lightness in his step, his heart overflowing with gratitude for the granddaughter who had become his guiding light on this extraordinary journey. And as they made their way home, the world seemed to shimmer with possibility, a testament to the transformative power of love and acceptance. With the scent of newly acquired lingerie still lingering in the air, Emily and Henry's adventure continued as they ventured into another shop, this time in search of the perfect skirt and matching top to complete Henry's ensemble. The boutique they entered was a haven of elegance, its racks adorned with an array of skirts in every color of the rainbow, and tops that ranged from demure to daring. As they meandered through the aisles, Henry's eyes sparkled with excitement, his heart aflutter with the prospect of finding the perfect outfit to express his newfound femininity. With Emily by his side, offering words of encouragement and guidance, Henry felt emboldened to explore styles and silhouettes he had only ever dreamed of. They paused before a display of flowing skirts in soft pastel hues, the fabric whispering of romance and whimsy. With Emily's gentle guidance, Henry selected a lavender chiffon skirt that cascaded around him like a gentle breeze, its ethereal beauty mirroring the lightness of his spirit. Next came the task of finding the perfect top to complement the skirt. As they browsed through the racks, Henry's eyes alighted upon a delicate lace blouse, its intricate patterns reminiscent of the femininity he had long admired from afar. With Emily's nod of approval, Henry knew he had found the missing piece to complete his transformation. With their selections in hand, they made their way to the fitting rooms, excitement bubbling within them like champagne on New Year's Eve. As Henry slipped into the skirt and blouse, he felt a sense of euphoria wash over him, the fabric embracing him like a long-lost lover welcoming him home. With Emily's help, he fastened buttons and adjusted hemlines, ensuring that every detail was perfect. And as he gazed into the mirror, he was met with the reflection of a woman who radiated confidence and grace, her beauty a testament to the courage and resilience that lay within. As they emerged from the fitting rooms, Henry felt a sense of pride swelling within him, his heart brimming with gratitude for the granddaughter who had become his confidant and ally on this extraordinary journey. Together, they approached the checkout counter, their arms laden with bags filled with treasures that spoke to Henry's soul. As they stepped out into the bustling streets, Henry felt a sense of liberation coursing through him, his spirit soaring on the wings of possibility. With Emily by his side, he knew that the world was his oyster, and that together, they could conquer any obstacle that stood in their way. And as they made their way home, the setting sun casting a warm glow over the horizon, Henry felt a sense of peace settling over him like a soft blanket on a winter's night. As they returned home, the anticipation hung in the air like the fragrance of freshly bloomed flowers. Henry's heart danced with excitement, knowing that the final piece of his transformation awaited him. With Emily's steady hand guiding him, he felt ready to embrace the next step in their journey. Entering the cozy confines of their home, Emily led Henry to the small vanity table tucked away in the corner of her room. It was here, amidst the soft glow of lamplight and the gentle rustle of fabric, that Emily would work her magic, transforming Henry's face into a canvas of beauty and grace. With meticulous care, Emily selected an array of cosmetics, each one chosen with Henry's unique features and desired look in mind. As she began to work, her movements were methodical yet gentle, her touch as soft as the brush of butterfly wings against his skin. Henry closed his eyes, surrendering himself to the sensation of Emily's expert hands as she applied foundation, concealer, and powder, each layer blending seamlessly into the next. With each stroke of the brush, he felt the weight of years of self-doubt and insecurity begin to lift, replaced by a newfound sense of confidence and self-assurance. Next came the delicate art of contouring and highlighting, as Emily sculpted Henry's features with precision and skill. With each swipe of the brush, his cheekbones seemed to sharpen, his jawline becoming more defined, until he scarcely recognized the reflection that stared back at him from the mirror. As Emily moved onto his eyes, Henry felt a surge of excitement course through him, knowing that they were the windows to his soul, the canvas upon which his true essence would be revealed. With deft hands, Emily applied eyeshadow in shades of rose and mauve, accentuating Henry's eyes with shimmering highlights that sparkled like stars in the night sky. With each stroke of the eyeliner pencil and flick of the mascara wand, Henry's eyes began to come alive, their depth and intensity drawing in anyone who dared to meet his gaze. And as Emily applied the finishing touches, a swipe of lipstick in a soft, rosy hue, Henry felt a sense of completeness wash over him, as though he had finally found the missing piece to his puzzle. As he gazed into the mirror, Henry was met with the reflection of a woman who radiated beauty and confidence, her features aglow with the light of her own truth. And as he turned to Emily, her eyes shining with pride and admiration, he knew that he had finally become the woman he had always longed to be. With a tender smile, Emily took Henry's hand in hers, her touch a silent affirmation of the bond that had formed between them. Together, they stood before the mirror, two souls united in their quest for self-discovery and acceptance. With Henry's transformation complete, there remained one final step to solidify this momentous occasion, a celebration of his newfound self through a small photo shoot. Emily had set up a makeshift studio in her bedroom, with soft lighting and a backdrop of flowing fabric, creating an ambience of elegance and grace. As Henry slipped into the ensemble they had carefully curated, the lavender chiffon skirt swaying gently around his legs, the delicate lace blouse hugging his curves in all the right places, he felt a sense of exhilaration wash over him, a euphoric rush of freedom and self-expression. With Emily by his side, camera in hand, they embarked on a journey of self-discovery captured frame by frame. Each click of the shutter immortalized a moment of joy and liberation, a testament to the beauty and resilience of the human spirit. Henry posed with a newfound confidence, his movements fluid and graceful as he twirled and spun before the camera, the skirt billowing around him like a cloud of dreams. With each pose, he felt the weight of expectation and judgment fall away, replaced by a sense of empowerment and authenticity that filled him with pride. As the photo shoot progressed, Emily captured every angle and expression, each image a reflection of the woman Henry had become, fierce, radiant, and unapologetically herself. Together, they laughed and joked, reveling in the joy of this shared experience, their bond growing stronger with each passing moment. And as the final frame was captured, Henry felt a sense of bittersweet satisfaction settle over him, knowing that this moment would be forever immortalized in the snapshots of memory. With Emily's help, he shed the layers of his feminine attire, returning once more to the guise of Henry Grant, the loving grandfather and cherished friend. As they reviewed the images together, Henry felt a swell of emotion rise within him, his heart overflowing with gratitude for the granddaughter who had become his guiding light on this extraordinary journey. These photographs would serve as a reminder of the courage and resilience it took to embrace his true self, a testament to the transformative power of love and acceptance. With a tender embrace, Emily whispered words of affirmation and encouragement, her voice a soothing melody amidst the quiet hum of their shared intimacy. And as they nestled into each other's arms, surrounded by the warmth and comfort of home, Henry knew that this was just the beginning of their journey together. For in the quiet suburban town of Willow Creek, amidst the gentle hum of everyday life, a new chapter had begun to unfold, one filled with laughter, tears, and the timeless beauty of a grandfather and granddaughter who dared to defy the limits of convention and embrace the boundless possibilities of their hearts.